Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, it sucks to be a Resident Evil fan right about now. Let me just put it to you that way. It sucks to be a Resident Evil fan right about now, because let me tell you this right here and right now. Resident Evil Village is boring. Resident Evil Village is boring. Resident Evil Village is boring. And look, I've been playing it for several hours now, okay, on Xbox Series X, and I'm here to tell you that prepare to be bored. I know you have it pre-ordered because you don't care. You're like, oh my God, Michael, that's the problem. There's the problem. The game is boring, okay? Played it on Series X. It's so incredibly sad. The entire situation, I just cannot fathom putting more time into this game. I'm not even joking either. I mean, I've already beat the big tall vampire lady. And now granted, I am on casual because I don't want to put challenge into this thing. There's no reward. At the end of the day, it's over. But you snowy fanboys, you fake Resident Evil fans don't care. Oh no, because you're like, oh my God, Michael.
Nightwing donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Where's up, broski?
Yeah, we out here, we pushing really hard and really strong because, well, we have to. If you have this game pre-ordered on Xbox, on any Xbox console, you can play it right now, okay? So if you have this thing on Xbox pre-ordered, you have it installed already, you can play it now, okay? There's a lot of people that don't know about this little trick, but believe me, you can play the game right now. I've been playing it all fucking afternoon.
Cody Margarita donated $2 through Super Chat. The king of YouTube.
We out here that I know, that I can tell you, and Village, I mean, like, dude, if I didn't have this YouTube channel, I would never play that damn thing again. But I gotta continue and at least finish the game, because ultimately, we have to assess the reality of the situation in some capacity, okay? It's really as simple as that. I mean, I've already beat the big tall vampire lady. That was so underwhelming. That was so predictable. I mean, these games bring literally nothing new to the table at this point. In fact, Call of Duty brings more to the table than these fake Resident Evil games for these fake Resident Evil fans. And there's plenty of streams out there now. So, look, it is what it is. But what I can tell you is that prepare to be bored. You know, I got a headache from playing the game. It's so fucking boring. You know, I mean, there's nothing to this game at all. Just absolutely nothing to this game. I mean, I'd rather play 7 because at least 7 was somewhat interesting, even if it was, you know, interestingly bad.
Miles Keno donated 6 Canadian dollars and 99 cents through Super Chat. You are Keno and comfy, Michael. Please stream this mess, but regardless, you are Keno and comfy. You are the prophet of the industry and you are the best.
Yeah, well, right now we can't stream it, otherwise we would be streaming the game. In fact, I would have been streaming the game in, you know, when we first started playing it early afternoon, but we can't stream it because we just don't have that capability right now. But what I can tell you is that the game is so boring. You know, I put several hours into the game. I don't want to play it more. I really don't. Like, if I could never play that game again, that'd be fan-fucking-tastic. But I have to because, well, you know, I mean, people are expecting expectations from World Class here, and we have to do it. So we have to chug through the game. You know, it's just a slog. It's uninteresting. They got these dumb fucking horrible game. Just literally one of the worst Resident Evil games that I've played in a long time. And I played some really terrible Resident Evil games, but now that I look back, maybe those are actually a blessing in disguise, because this is beyond terrible. It's just so uninteresting, so boring. It's not inspired. I mean, I don't know what else to say here. I mean, you know, I skipped all the cutscenes. I don't give two fucks about the fucking dumbass bullshit story in this fucking game. It's so terrible. You know, they have like the umbrella symbol that's now popping up as if they're going to shoehorn that fucking bullshit in. The fucking game blows ass. Anyone saying otherwise is a fake gamer, is a stupid idiot, and they don't quite clearly have their thinking cap on. Just in terms of gameplay, mechanics, and combat, like it's the same old fucking slop. Call of Duty these days literally brings more to the table than these motherfucking Resident Evil games, and I don't understand why people are excited, why people are hyped for this game. I've been playing it for several hours, and I don't want to ever play it again. You know, I mean, I'd rather play RE3 Remake, and that shit too. You know, Capcom doesn't know how to make a great video game. I mean, they make fucking major movie game motion pictures is what they make. I mean, this is very equivalent to a David Cage game, where you just sit around and do absolutely nothing. But watch cutscene to cutscene to cutscene to cutscene. And then, you know, the only way for something to actually happen within the gameplay that's dynamic or anything remotely interesting, you have to progress the story. So you get a little fucking puzzle piece. And Resident Evil has always been like this. I get that. But, you know, at some point, you're going to have to evolve the whole fucking game design of it. You know, people want to talk about Rockstar game design and how fucking dated that is. Well, let's look at fucking Resident Evil. They've been doing the exact same shit for fucking decades now, and they're getting away with it because you dumbass idiots. I mean, I think the Resident Evil fan base is quite autistic, to be quite frank, because, I mean, if you're coming out of this and you're saying it's a 9 out of 9 or, you know, a 10 out of 10, you get your head up your ass. You know, I'm not saying you can't like this game, but that's the reality of the situation. That's so incredibly sad. You know, I beat, you know, the big tall vampire lady, and that was pretty stupid. I mean, it's a very typical boss fight. And they're barely in the game, by the way. I mean, I was fucking around trying to figure out where to go. So, you know, I beat the big tall vampire lady in under 2 hours. So, you know, I mean, yeah, I'm on casual, but you know what? At the end of the day, this game has a lot that it needs to really do, you know. Yeah, it's really sad, you know. I mean, I wish I could show you, but we can't do that right now. I mean, if we had the Google Stadia version, we could have probably did it, but you know, game looks like shit, game sounds like shit. There's nothing to this game. It's literally a fucking painting. You walk around the painting, you see the thing to press the button prompt, and then that's it. You move forward. Then you see some cutscenes, and you do it all over again. There's nothing to this game. It's a fucking terrible game.
Colin Margarita donated $2 through Super Chat. Your game. Nothing but puzzles and backtracking.
Oh God, speaking of backtracking, that's what I'm doing now, and I shut the damn thing off. You know, I went into the castle, fought the big vampire lady, and now I'm back into the damn village. I don't know where to fucking go. So I just turned the damn thing off, you know? I mean, I'm looking on my map and seeing where I haven't gone, but you know, the whole combat thing it's so uninteresting, so I don't even care to upgrade my weapons because the combat is so terrible in this game. There's pre-canned animations, the textures look terrible. I don't know why reviewers come out of the woodwork and say this game looks glorious, because when you actually start looking at things, you open up your damn eyeballs. Believe me, you know, you're going to see the cracks. That I know. That I can tell you. So, like I said, if you have this pre-ordered on Xbox, you can play the game right now. In fact, you are late to the party here because, you know, someone gifted me the game on Xbox, and, you know, we appreciate that person, Midnight Shepherd. But, you know, if you know the trick, you can play the game pretty much a day early. So, you know, I've been playing it for many hours now, and I'm not satisfied. The only reason why I kept playing is because I thought it was going to, you know, get more interesting. But the combat is, I mean, there's just nothing to this game, folks. I mean, I wish I could come on here and say it was great, but it's everything that I thought it was going to be. In fact, it's actually worse than I thought it was going to be. You know, I mean, there's literally nothing to this game. There's literally nothing to this game anymore. You know, Resident Evil is dead. Resident Evil is dead. I mean, it's never really been that fantastic, to be honest. Now that you really think about it, I mean, yeah, you've had some classics back in the day, but, you know, as far as modern Resident Evil goes, we have not had a great modern day Resident Evil game in a long time. You know, they need to revamp this entire franchise and just go back to basics with zombies and survival horror. That's what needs to happen. Whatever they're doing in this, I don't even care. I skip all the cutscenes. I don't need to see some fat-ass merchant that went to McDonald's and now he wants to sell you fucking ammunition. That doesn't impress me or excite me at all. And since the combat is so dull, uninteresting, and, you know, uninspiring and so predictable and palatable, you know, I don't give a fuck about combat, so I run past enemies, put that shit on casual, plow through it, and say we completed it and we're done with the game. We're never touching it again. I mean, you know, I'm just not having fun. I'm having headaches when I play the game. I hate backtracking. You know, you just, you know, go find this puzzle piece, put that puzzle piece into this fucking thing, and then boom, something's going to happen. Oh my God. But nothing would have happened if I'd never done that. So there's no sense of unpredictability in these games. You know, and the big tall vampire lady barely stalks you, and when she does, it's so fucking boring. You know, it's really a terrible game. You know, I thought Resident Evil 7 was bad, but you know what? I don't know. I honestly think it's a better game, especially I'd assume with VR. So, you know, I mean, look, I know this game's dead. I know people don't care about this game at this point, and I don't either. I mean, you know, like, you know, you're going to have to bring something new to the table, Capcom, at this point if you want to go forward with Resident Evil, because you know what, at the end of the day, I just don't understand how anyone could be excited about this thing. I don't understand why anyone would care about this game. I mean, I beat the big tall vampire lady. I was going to share a screenshot on Twitter, but then I thought, you know what, maybe people will get pissed because spoilers, but the whole game's fucking out there. You can watch every damn cutscene on YouTube. But look, just not a great game. Like I said, if you have it on Xbox, you can play the damn game right now. You can play the damn game right now. Doesn't matter if you're on Xbox One. Doesn't matter if you're on Xbox Series S, X, Xbox One S. It doesn't matter what you're on. If you have the game pre-ordered, it doesn't matter where you're at. There is a trick to play it early on Xbox and not, you know, only on Xbox. So, yeah, I mean, I mean, streaming it would be really a chore. This game just feels like a chore. I hate playing it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Resident Evil is so... I'd rather play Resident Evil Verse, to be honest with you. I'm not even fucking joking at this point, to be honest with you. I'm not even joking. I mean, it just... You know, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say, what you want me to show you, what you need. But have fun being bored out of your skull. This is a short game. People have already completed it in under 2 hours. I already got through the castle section in 2 hours, and yes, I am on casual. Yes, I have skipped cutscenes, but in fact, every cutscene basically I skipped because I've seen most of it already. In fact, if you played both of the demos, you'll most of the you know a large chunk of the game was already released with the demos. You know, it's so boring, so uninteresting. I hate the game. I really hate it. I hate playing that piece of shit. There's no fun to be had. I mean, you know, the whole damn thing is so uninteresting with these weird fucking characters and shit. Like, dude, they could do something cool with Resident Evil, and they don't even have to really try, but they could do something cool with Resident Evil and just take it back to basics, take it back to zombies, take it back to survival horror. But they don't give two shits about that because, you know what, they want to have these meme generators and, you know, it goes viral on the internet. People buy this shit. Well, she's not even in the game that long, okay? She's really not even in the game that long, okay? Especially if you know where you're going, what you're doing. Now, if you're a retard like I am, you know, and you go throughout the mansion like 20 times to find out where to fucking go, you know, I still beat the goddamn vampire lady in under 2 hours. So, I mean, people are going to plow through this game, and I would suspect an hour and 30 minutes. I honestly think speedrunners are going to have a fucking field day with this game because, I mean, there's just nothing here. You know, it's just so boring, guys. I mean, I wish I could come on here, and obviously I haven't completed it yet, and I'm sure the settings are going to change and all that, but the combat just blows. There's nothing to the combat. There's no dismemberment that I know of anyway. I hate shooting. It all feels terrible. You know, it's so predictable too. You know what animation you're going to see. I mean, you know, at least with Resident Evil 2 Remake, the gore and the physics were interesting to say the least. You know, so at least they had it right there. But what they're doing now with this franchise, like anyone that gave this game a 9 out of 10, they just got the head up the ass. It's really that simple. You know, I'm not saying they can't like the game. I'm not saying you can't like the game, but yikes.
Sergio Z donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Out of 10, what score do you give Village Mackle?
Oh, probably a 2 out of 10. I hate it. Probably a 2 out of 10. Sergio, thank you for coming to get the channel. I appreciate you. Probably a 2 out of 10. So uninteresting. I hate it. I don't want to play it ever again, but I have to because, well, we have a YouTube channel here. We got to make some more videos on it at the very least because I was gifted the game. I didn't buy the game. Believe me, I'm so glad I didn't buy the game. I was on, you know, for coverage, I was thinking, you know what, maybe I should just buy the game and fucking, if it sucks, whatever. But, oh, fuck. So, you know, Midnight Shepherd, he took the bullet for me because...
Christian Romero donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Series 1060 FPS ray tracing SNOI PS5 45 FPS.
Yeah, but the SNOI fanboys are saying that the game loads, you know, way faster on PS5 when you load a save, which I don't care. You know, I mean, there's videos of that, but I'd rather have more frame rate. None of that even matters to me. The game looks like shit regardless, so it doesn't really matter. Christian Romero, I think it's kind of what to get for the chat. I appreciate you. I mean, the game literally looks like shit, folks. I've taken screenshots. I don't
Jeffrey
have a show
Newman donated €2 through Super Chat. The industry is dead and world-class called IT.
Yep, I just wish more people would give world-class the time of day. I got screenshots that I was going to share on Twitter very early this morning when I was playing the game, earlier afternoon, and I don't know how to take the screenshots off of the Xbox. I guess you just got, I mean, you can't do that anymore. I don't know. But, yeah, it's just not fun. I mean, you know.
Theap99 donated $2 through Super Chat. Black Ops 1 has better combat.
I mean, anything at this point has better combat than this crap. This is just so uninteresting. It's not dynamic. It's terrible. It's horrible. It's really horrible. AP, hell yeah, brother. We appreciate you. Horrible. I think well, I'm not going to say that, but Returnal, Resident Evil 8, put them in the shit bargain bin. Put them in the shit bargain bin because that's, quite frankly, where they fucking belong. Terrible games coming out at an opportune time when there's literally nothing else out there to play, and the normies are consuming because these dumb idiots who are in bed with... I mean, this is all a game for money. That's all this whole YouTube thing is, for these game people anyway. You know, they get in bed with these publishers, they get paid, they're ambassadors, they get free shit from these companies. It's all the fucking game for money. That's all it is. There's no genuine opinions on YouTube anymore, because you can't have a genuine opinion. They'll fucking blacklist you. They don't want to hear what you fucking have to say. They don't care. They want you to say, yes, it's unbelievably amazing, and here's the paycheck, you know? I mean, it's really that simple.
Straight Up Brando donated $10 through Super Chat. A sad day for video game history. Very unfortunate for the Resident Evil franchise. The sticker-free verse does come on the case you were right and nobody can play it. Pre-order. Consume.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. Pre-order, consume, pre-order, consume, pre-order, consume. Luckily, I didn't buy this. I wouldn't have bought it, you know? And I'm glad I didn't, because it's a scam, you know?
Jubilee donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Hello Mackle, the garden looks nice today.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. I'd rather be doing this than playing that piece of shit, but I am going to have to go back to it because we have to at least complete it and assess the reality once it's all said and done. I just hate these movie games in disguise. You know, you go from basically trigger checkpoint to the next trigger checkpoint, you know, I mean, because nothing happens in between. You go from where you're supposed to be to where you're supposed to go. Nothing happens in between, you know. The game design is terrible. The combat is terrible. I mean, Madden is better than this shit, you know. I mean, it's basically like Madden and Call of Duty at this point, you know. They just put out the same fucking game every year and call it a day. I'd rather You know, I mean, I don't want to play the game any further. I hate it. I want to uninstall it. It is a chore. It feels like work to play this game. I do not have enjoyment playing this game. I absolutely hate it on every level. It gave me a fucking headache because the field of view is so fucking closed in. There's no way to change that. And, you know, the backtracking shit is getting monotonous at this point. Oh, but Michael, you're supposed to know where to go. Guys, I've been looking at the map. I don't know where to fucking go. I gotta get different keys for different doors, all this dumb bullshit. It is really time to reinvent Resident Evil because I'm telling you, at this point, you know, they can't just keep putting out these mediocre titles and calling it a day. There's just no way that they can do that, man. So, yeah, I'm underwhelmed. I'm blown away as to how terrible it is. I mean, I knew it was going to be terrible, but yikes. You know, and I haven't even got to the fucking Annabelle bullshit yet either, so I can only imagine how terrible that's going to be. Like, you know, I'm not saying it's, you know, the worst thing ever, but it is quite up there. Hey there, mister, who let that simpleton out of the asylum? They need to go back to the zombies. They need to go back to the rookie cop idea, you know, and start a game where it's like everything's normal and you play like half through the game as everything is normal. You bond with the character. It's sort of like a cop simulator at the very beginning. Let's just remake Resident Evil 2, you know, first person VR, built from the ground up on PS5 and Series X. Let's just remake Resident Evil 2 at this point again, because quite clearly they didn't do it the first time around, right? But it is a lot better than this trash. But what I will say is that, you know what, at this point it's just time to remake Resident Evil 2 again, and it's already been like 3 years since, you know, the remake came out, so it's, you know, it's already almost time to remake it again. And, you know, if they want to, you know, give World Class a phone call and a big money bag, we can make this fucking happen, you know? So have, you know, the idea of zombies coming back in the forefront, have the idea of, you know, you play as Leon S. Kennedy, this rookie fucking cop, you know, and half of the game, or maybe a quarter of the game, is at least, you know, you play as fucking Leon S. Kennedy in Raccoon City throughout, you know, you have to fucking, you know, take out the, you know, I mean, you stupid motherfucker, you stupid motherfucker. Game's shit, game's trash, it's garbage. Literally Fight Night Round 3 from 2005 looks better on Xbox 360 with 512 megabytes of RAM than this fucking slop. Anyone saying that this game looks good needs their eyeballs checked. And believe me, I need my eyeballs checked all the time. But I still can tell you, because I have a fucking brain, and I'm not a sellout piece of shit, that this game looks like shit, okay? Now, from a distance, and if you're especially blind as a bat, you know, and your big plasma or whatever, you know, I mean, yeah, it's going to look good from a distance, and, you know, but you start getting close to stuff, you're going to start to see some crazy-ass, you know, low-res texture straight from the PS2 day. I'm not even joking. I've taken screenshots on Series X, and yikes. You know, we're talking muddy textures. We're talking just inexcusable, you know, overall inexcusable, folks. Well, like I said, I think they should remake Resident Evil 2, and, you know, the first part of the game, the first half of the game, you play as Leon S. Kennedy as a cop, you know, and you do what cops do, you know, throughout a normal life, and then all of a sudden you get a call, and, you know, it starts to kind of go down this road of, holy shit, the town is going to be very soon infested with zombies, you know? I mean, they really need to do something. I mean, shit, if I knew how to make a game, I'd make that fucking game, you know? Fuck Capcom. But, yeah, the game is like I said, if you guys have this on Xbox One right now, you know, just, you can play the game right now. You don't have to fucking wait.
Miles Kino donated $2 Canadian and 79 cents through Super Chat. Alana Pierce would be defending this game.
They all are. Well, they're all in bed. They're all in bed with these third-party PR firms, these publishers, and they don't have the balls to share their real opinion because, well, they can't. They're probably contractually obligated not to do that. So what they do instead is they just say, hey, you know what? The game is good, but I don't like it. So still buy the game, but I don't like, you know, I mean, I don't know what the fuck that even means. Yikes.
Little Fishy 69 donated $4.99 through Super Chat. This franchise soon will be lost deep down in the darkest depths of the sea like Atlantis. It's over, it's dead, buried,
I mean, I'd
done.
rather...
Time to find another franchise.
Yeah, I mean, it's just time to reinvent it at this point. It's time to take it back to its roots, and I'm not saying fix camera angles. I don't even think they need to do that because they wouldn't be able to do that properly, so there's no point to even try that again. But, you know, at this point, it is time to revolutionize this franchise.
Dylan in the details donated $2 through Super Chat. Flying Spaghetti Monster and Transformers Sim, no entry sign.
Yeah. Oh, I can't even imagine where this goes. I just beat the big tall vampire lady and it's trash. Garbage. I hate the game. It's so bad. It's just so bland. It's so fucking bland. It's boring. It's bland. It's uninteresting. These characters, I don't give two shits about. I don't care about this big fat McDonald's merchant. I don't give a fuck about upgrading my weapons. I don't give a fuck about the combat. I don't give a fuck
donated
about anything in this game.
$20 through Super Chat. Shill's gonna shill.
Yeah. Yeah, and now they're shoehorning in the umbrella shit, like, oh yeah, by the way, this is Resident Evil, here's a fucking umbrella logo on this fucking statue-like thing, and it's like, I don't give a fuck, this isn't fucking Resident Evil, it's just fucking boring, bland, just garbage-ass shit. Terrible game design, man. This franchise is not evolving at all, you know? I mean, I wish it were, but it's not, and I don't know how we rectified the situation. I mean, holy fuck. I mean, I know how to make a great game. I literally can remake Resident Evil 2. I can give you the ideas, and you know, I can hire people to fucking, you know, make the art, you know, engineer the motherfucker out, and we'll make a great game better than Capcom could ever. Sherry Ernest, hell yeah, we just got a brand new member. Why is that not playing out? Are we lagging? Are we having technical difficulties? I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Nonetheless, we just got a brand new member. Sherry coming through really hard and really strong. Oh, bro, I got a headache from playing that trash. I got a headache from playing that trash. Well, the shills can kiss my ass. I mean, I would have been streaming the slop if I were able to do that, because I was playing this for hours before I even hit live on here. You know, but you guys have seen the slop
Ultimate
anyway.
One donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Cyberpunk is better. I literally already beat it.
I mean, it's a little more interesting to look at the very least, to see how terrible and broken it is, you know. This is just so bland, cookie cutter, uninspired. It's just the same old Resident Evil type formulaic bullshit wrapped around non-Resident Evil characters and non-Resident Evil enemies, and just combat that is so boring, you know. I mean, why would I care about upgrading my weapon when the combat is so fucking boring? Let's remake Resident Evil 2. Let's do it right. And baby, we're gonna be back in motherfucking business, okay? I'm gonna learn Unity. I'm gonna throw that sumbitch on the Steam page, and we gonna make some fucking dough.
Janito 799 donated $20 through Super Chat. 2 hours our Shilliton.
Yeah, well, like I said, if you guys have it on Xbox, and I don't care if you don't believe me, I have it on Xbox, okay? All you gotta do is, well, a little trick. I don't know if I should reveal it, because maybe you fake Resident Evil fans don't deserve to know. But Janito, I think it's kind of what to get this channel to appreciate you on Xbox, and it doesn't matter if you have Xbox One, Series X, Series S, whatever they're called. On any Xbox platform, you just fucking do a little trick. You can play this game right now. You don't have to wait until 2 or 3 hours from now, or an hour, or whenever the damn thing unlocks officially. You can literally play it. I've been playing it for fucking like 4 or 5 hours, and that's just the reality of the situation. Sherry Ernest coming through really hard and really strong. Hell yeah. Brand new member, that's what we're talking about, folks. It's really so incredibly sad, the shilling. It's really so incredibly sad how fucking no one actually cares about this game, and all of the hype is fabricated. I mean, I told you guys about this for months, but people didn't want to listen. They were like, oh my God, Michael, you're just a hater. Oh my God, Michael, you don't know what you're talking about there, buddy. You ain't nothing but no damn clown. No, I know what I'm talking about, and it's so sad. It's so sad to see where this franchise has fallen. Oh, I'd rather play 7. I'd rather play 7 because at least 7 had more horror elements. I would imagine. I mean, you know, maybe things turn. You know, I mean.
Stunning and Brave Salamence donated $2 through Super Chat. $70 for a 3-hour game. LOL. Smiley face. Upside down face. Smiley
dude,
face.
if I kept going,
upside down face. Smiley face. Upside down face. Smiley face. Upside down face. Smiley
Tell me
face.
when you're ready.
Upside down face.
We'll resume the show.
Smiley face.
That's what I fucking thought. Stunning and Brave. Well, we can't load. We can't do that because it's gonna eat up. Mace 1911, thanks for the channel.
Mace 1911 donated $2 through Super Chat. I was leaking everything and no one listened. WTF.
Well, they don't care. They have their head up their ass, and it's so incredibly sad. But what I can tell you is that Resident Evil Village is not my Resident Evil. It's not even really a Resident Evil game. And you can see how they shoehorn in the Umbrella logo. And then when you click on the Umbrella logo, they say, "Oh, that looks familiar." Like
Janito799 donated $20 through Super Chat. Not even milkers can save you. So sad.
Well, when you zoom in on the milkers, you guys are going to be you're going to be in for a rude awakening, because Capcom doesn't know how to stitch together the reality. Let's just put it that way, okay? Janito, thank you, Scott. Once again, for the channel. I appreciate you. It's not Resident Evil, but they don't care. That's the thing. They just don't care. They're like, "Oh my God, Michael."
CasUBCS donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Village is a shill simulator dedicated to the dumb fans that shill this slop, and I'm tired of the shillage in Village. It's over, shut it down.
Yeah,
Peace sign.
I am too. I mean, you know, I'm only playing it because, well, I kind of have to. I mean, someone gifted me the game, and obviously I want to play through it at least once. But it is just a chore. You know, I mean, I tried to like this piece of crap, but dude, I'm plowing through it. I'm skipping cutscenes. I don't give two fucks about these dumb characters, these stupid weirdo fucking like, "Oh yeah, we're so cool looking. We got different, you know, shapes and sizes of characters. We got this fat ass merchant. We got the tall vampire lady. We got the fucking Chucky doll."
Neskies donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Still light out in California, eh?
Yeah. Genesis, thank you for the chat. I appreciate ya. Oh my God, Michael. I put this on Twitter. Let me go ahead and show you this, folks. The reality of the situation. I put this on Twitter here, and I said 2 hours ago I was playing it. 2 hours ago I was playing it. 3 hours ago I was playing it. 4 hours ago. I said I'm several hours in, and man, Resident Evil Village is fucking boring. And it really is. It really is boring. But, you know, look, if you have low expectations or low standards, you're going to love it. You know? You're going to love it. But there's nothing really to see with this game. I mean, it's the same old fucking slop with a new coat of paint, and that's about it. But the new coat of paint looks like trash. So I would argue Resident Evil 7 is superior in every way, shape imaginable. And I'm sure if I go back to that game and compare the two, I'm pretty sure it might be a rude awakening for Capcom, you know, because... you know? Well, the thing is, the combat's not even interesting. The combat's not even interesting, that I know. I don't care about upgrading my weapons. I don't care about doing anything. I don't care. I'd rather run past all the bullshit because the combat sucks. It's boring. I mean, it's just junk. Resident Evil 2 has better combat than this crap, you know? Resident Evil 2 has better combat, you know? I think the RE engine really killed this franchise, to be honest with you. I honestly think the RE engine really, I mean, it just produces soulless games. You know, the games just feel soulless. No, it's not a you problem. I'm a world-class veteran video game critic. You got your head up your ass. Okay, I'd rather play fucking Cyberpunk without any patches, because you know what? At least that's entertaining. You know, I mean, at least that's entertaining to see how fucking...
Janito799 donated $20 through Super Chat. Nothing to play. Gaming is dead.
Yeah, where's that Battlefield 6 bullshit, too? You know, all these dumb insiders said, "Oh, Battlefield 6 is coming, you know, this Thursday. It's gonna, you know, they're gonna have a fucking announced trailer." And I'm not naming names, but, you know, we had retards come out of the woodwork on Twitter, these dumbass wannabe insiders, these dumbass wannabe journalists, fat-ass motherfuckers, and they said Battlefield was happening, and yet I haven't seen no fucking Battlefield tease, because I was gonna stream that. Now I'm stuck with this Village bullshit. I've been playing it early, but... if you have an Xbox, you know, if you want to know how to do it, I will tell you how to do it, but you're going to have to let me know you want to know how to do it. So if you have it pre-ordered on Xbox, you can literally play it right now. You don't have to wait 2 hours. You don't have to play. You don't have to wait any time. But maybe you want to wait. I don't know. I mean, you know, junk game. I could literally make a better game than Capcom could ever make. I mean, I know the fans could produce a better game than Capcom could ever produce. That's just the reality of the situation. I mean, if we could stream it, we probably would. But it's not all that interesting, to be honest. It's not an interesting game to stream, to be honest. The only reason why I was hoping to stream it was because we had a head start with the Xbox Trick. And we might have to buy all of our games going forward on Xbox, at least for video purposes, because we do good early access. And most people don't know about the Trick. So, I mean, if you Google it, you'll probably find it. But yeah, I was able to play Village early and junk. But I mean, luckily the game isn't $70; it's only $60. But oh man, for that price, the combat sucks. So even if there is a little mercenaries side thing, like, no one wants to play it, man. 4 has better combat than this, and that's 2005 game. The RE engine really hurt it. Yeah, Lady D, yeah. I took a picture of her, once it was all said and done. And I was gonna put it on Twitter, but then I thought people were gonna get me. I don't even know how to take footage off my Xbox anymore. I think they disabled that. I don't know what's going on. It's pissing me off.
Janito 799 donated $20 through Super Chat. Stream games, you are the content.
Well, I don't know what that means, but what I can tell you is it's a very uninteresting game to stream. I mean, if we were to, dissect it and this, that, and the third, that's what we would do. We're not going to play through the whole fucking game because, I mean, it's just a headache-inducing game. The field of view is so fucking... people were bitching about that, but, like the PC version is going to be superior because they're going to mod the hell out of the game and make it actually, somewhat interesting, so... I'll tell you what, as a Game Pass game, if it were on Game Pass, then I would give it a pass. But, it's a $60 game. That is not next generation whatsoever. There's nothing next generation about this game at all. You had Troy Baker in the fucking mocap studio, and, that's about it. So, if that constitutes a game, then this industry is really in the shitter, folks, that I know. I mean, I knew this was going to happen, folks, okay? I knew this was going to happen, but you have to understand that this is the reality of it, okay? It's not me lying. I have... You can go on my Xbox Live profile right now, you dumb motherfucker. You can watch... You can see that I've been playing Village. It probably shows that I've been playing Village, okay? You don't understand. The demo is the same thing. I can confirm. You go through the demo sections, and I fucking plowed through that. I knew exactly where to go. It's the same bullshit. There's no difference. And a huge chunk of the demo is actually a huge chunk of the game. The game is not long at all. In fact, like I said, speedrunners are going to probably plow through this in an hour and 30 minutes once they get their paws on this sumbitch in a couple of hours here. We'll talk about Ratchet & Clank when that time does come, and that is coming sooner rather than later. So, look, yeah, I know they're shilling. Dude, Residents of Evil literally has a paid promotion to talk about the game, like, and you guys want to take their words seriously? Like, they're the fucking billboard for Resident Evil, on YouTube. Like, I don't understand how you can take their words seriously when they're in bed. Janito! Thank you, Skella. Once again, for the chat, we'll appreciate you. Didn't read out? I guess you didn't say anything. Okay. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you. Hey there, mister, who let that damn simpleton out of the asylum? I can't show you. I don't have... I mean, if we had the Google Stadia version, we could have actually streamed it, no problem, for at least probably... but, I have it on Series X. There's no way to do that. I'd rather play Stubbs the Zombie. I got 2 games on Series X. I got Village and Stubbs the Zombie, and I will tell you that Stubbs the Zombie is a better game. That's from 2004. 5. So, yeah, we're losing daylight out here. I will probably go back to playing it, but I just wanted to check in before the game launches and let you know that, well, be prepared to be... I know you're going to keep your pre-order locked in. I'm not saying cancel it. I don't care. If you guys want to experience just how terrible this is, that's fine with me as well. But just know that, you are going to be in for one hell of a... headache-inducing, boring, bland Resident Evil game. That's not really a Resident Evil game. I mean, now they're shoehorning in this Umbrella bullshit. They're trying to... I don't give 2 motherfucking shits about this damn story. I don't care about this fucking story. I don't care about Ethan. I don't care about these characters. I don't care about the fat merchant. I mean, dude, when I see that, I just cringe. Who can look at this shit and say it's fucking cool? Like, this shit ain't hip. This shit doesn't slap. This shit is dumb. That's what the fuck they're thinking. I don't know what drugs they're on over there at Capcom, but if you're telling me it took more than 2 years to make this game, they should probably find something better to do with their damn time, like go fucking fishing. Oh, but Michael, it has the honing mechanics. Yeah, I tried that shit. It's fucking cringe. Junk. Deer Hunter is more sophisticated, complex, and we're talking like the old-ass Deer Hunter games on Windows fucking, 98. More complex, sophisticated, better combat than fucking Resident Evil Village. But I will go back to playing it because, well, that's what we have to do. We have to at least complete it, and I'm probably at least halfway through at this point. I mean, I have to backtrack through the village, and it's so boring. I don't know where to go. I got to find some keys and shit, and it doesn't really fucking tell you unless you kind of like look hard. But that's the only problem with the Resident Evil shit. That's what really stops you, because if you never got lost, or you never, if you knew where to go all the time, you would be, believe me, you would be in the goddamn, you'd be at the credits, So I would have already beaten the game. I was trying to beat it actually before I wanted to do this show, because I knew we were going to check in before the game launched. Because once it launches, now the floodgates are open and everyone's going to be streaming it. But we're going to have to keep this trick in mind about the Xbox and ultimately the reality of it. So like I said, if you have it on Xbox, you can play it right now. No one has actually said that they want to know how. So you can wait it out if you want, but that's fine with me. I mean, look, if this game were free on Game Pass, that'd be cool, but yeah, the floodgates are almost here. That's what I'm saying. No, it's not scary at all. I didn't jump once. I mean, in 7, I jumped a little bit because they had more, it was just more of a creepy, unsettling vibe to it. This is just dumb fantasy, fucking, you just look at it and say, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Who the fuck came up with these concepts? Who came up with these dumb characters, these fucking Chucky dolls and all this shit? Yeah, the bosses are easy, and I mean, granted, I am on casual, but dude, I beat Lady D, okay? I beat that sumbitch with a handgun, okay? I just pointed at it, fired it, cutscene triggered. Fucking game shit, terrible game design. Capcom sucks. I think we can come to that point where it's like, you know what? Capcom fucking sucks. Maybe in the next 10 or 15 years, they'll actually like take this franchise back to its roots and try and do something interesting and unique with it. But right now, it's just mediocre, bland, uninteresting, boring. But look, there's nothing else out there. What the fuck's going on? There's nothing else out there to play, and it is so incredibly sad. Close the floodgates. I don't know what you mean. I can't control the floodgates. I mean, if we were to stream earlier, then that would have been great, but it's junk. The whole fucking game sucks. I mean, it really is like a David Cage. I'd rather play heavier. I'd rather play Detroit Become
Heart
Human.
Donor donated $19.99 through Super Chat. It doesn't exist.
Heart Donor, thank you, Skeleton. Once again, for specific charitable, I appreciate you coming through really hard and really strong. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you. It's so sad where we've come to this point, this fork in the road, where last year we came off of Resident Evil 3 Remake, which is such a travesty, because Resident Evil 3 deserved better. But, it is what it is.
JC donated $2.99 through Super Chat. Video game crash coming soon. It's over.
Well, not when you have these dumb Zoomers that consume every damn thing that comes out. Especially now since there's, few and far between software releases. It's really... JC, thank you, Skeleton. Once again, for travel, I appreciate you. Oh my God, Michael. What time's this sumbitch unlock? It's the top of the hour right now. What time's this sumbitch unlock? Officially. In another 2 hours? An hour? Something like that. Pretty soon here, I know that. But it's still kind of late. Well, I could remake Resident Evil 2 and it'd be a lot better. Because I'll get you to care about Leon S. Kennedy, okay? The writing in Resident Evil 2 Remake is slop. I mean, all they do is rush games. That's all they do. They're in the business of rushing games.
Janito799 donated $20 through Super Chat. It's over.
It's over, Janito. Thank you, Scala. We'll take a tip to the channel. I appreciate you. Oh. My eyes hurt from looking at that fucking game. Oh, fuck. Well, I had to shut it off. The backtracking was too much for me. Nothing was happening in the game. That's the thing with these games. Nothing fucking happens unless you do something with it. Like, oh, you found this new fucking piece to advance the story, and then now something happens within the world. Where is the dynamic? Where is the sense of unpredictability? Where is, hey, we're going to pull the rug right out from underneath the fucking game? You know, none of that shit exists. It's terrible game design, and it needs to evolve.
Dylan in the details donated $2 through Super Chat. What's next for Resident Evil World Class?
I don't know how they go forward. You know, I mean, at this point, maybe it is best to have them remake Resident Evil 4. I'm not even joking. At this point, maybe it's just best to do fucking that. Because you know what? Oh. You know, give Resident Evil 4 Remake the same gore as Resident Evil 2 Remake. I mean, I know that's not going to be possible, but hey, look. Guys. The fuck? Well, I was looking for something, but it apparently doesn't exist. What's going on? When's this sumbitch unlock? Give me an answer. Guys, look what I have here. I got you a mask. Put this fucking dirty mask on. Because it's time. Spiden's America. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey there, mister. Who let that damn sip? Hey, Dylan, you see that trailer that I sent you? Or were you too busy sleeping? You know, too busy on the farmer, on the Farmville. I mean, I'd rather play Farmville. I don't know if that even exists anymore. You Zoomers don't know what I'm talking about, but please! Xbox needs to buy Capcom at this point. Oh my God, Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? Hell, you ain't nothing but no damn clown. We doing? I don't know what the fuck that means, dude. Fucking troll. Fake Dylan in here. So sad. Let me go check my Twitter to see if anyone is tweeting me about how wrong I am. Joseph Woody said he's going to be making a video tonight about mental health and how important it is. We do not focus enough on it. Shit is serious. Well, I mean, on YouTube, yeah. You know, these trolls come out of the woodwork 24/7. We can't do Skype. Well, we could do Skype, but I'm not installing it. We're losing daylight. We're going to have to wrap this show up. I'm going to have to go back to playing that. I'm going to have to torture myself with that shit. I got to at least beat it. I got to do it. Hey there, mister.
Carl Donovan donated $2 through Super Chat. We excited for E3? We need some good games, please.
Please! Kyle Donovan! You know, Kyle Donovan, I'll tell you this, Kyle Donovan. That picture on Twitter? It's pretty sexy. Kyle Donovan, I think it's kind of what to get the channel to appreciate you. But yeah, we need something to happen at E3. It needs to be a show, and I need to see software that's actually compelling. You know, I am looking forward to Far Cry, okay? People will say, oh my God, Michael, Far Cry. I mean, look, they have nothing to show for it, which is a big, you know, it's a huge red flag. But I'm hoping that they can go back to the sort of the Far Cry 2 level of detail, and, you know, let's just make it happen. I think Far Cry 2 was the last interesting Far Cry game, and at this point, this is the reality. I'm not taking my meds. I mean, I might have to after playing that fucking terrible, uninspired, bland bullshit known as Village. I mean, these idiots over at Resident Evil have been streaming this game the whole fucking day, and... I'm gonna fucking eat the phone. I'm just gonna start eating the phone. Hey there, mister. Who let that damn simpleton out of the asylum?
Missy TDR donated $1.99 through Super Chat. What do you think about Biomutant Mackle?
Why do you guys keep talking about that game? I don't even know what that shit is. I've never heard about it before. And you guys, I think that's like fucking, you know, what's that one game they would call GameStop and troll them in? I don't even know what that crap is. You guys got a hard on for that shit. I don't even think it exists. Nonetheless, TDR, thank you so much for the chat. I appreciate you. Hey there, mister. Who let that damn simpleton out of the asylum? Hey, Michael, you know you're so damn wrong there, buddy. You ain't nothing but no damn clown. That's the reality of the situation there, mister. I tell you what there, buddy, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, all someone has to do is make a Crowcat-style video, put Resident Evil 7 up against 8, and you're gonna start to see the cracks. Very much so, you know. So, yeah, Battletoads. That's what this Biomutant shit is. It's the next generation version of fucking Battletoads. But I think Battletoads actually exists. I don't know. AP says Biomutant is a dumpster hamster. I don't know what. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I really play Farmville. Well, we are losing daylight, folks. We're going to go until it gets totally dark out here, but at the end of the day, there's nothing out there. What does that mean? We're trolling. Holy shit! Why would you make the merchant a fat ass? Who is going to look at that and say, that's cool? I'm so cool the merchant is a fat ass. Can't even shoot the damn guy. You know, what is going on with this industry? You know, what the fuck is happening? It's over. It's over. I mean, it's just over. Black ocean, won't you come and walk away with me? Black ocean, won't you? I mean, I could make a better Resident Evil game without even actually trying than anything that Capcom has produced in the last, like, 5 or so years, to be honest. I mean, really, I mean, you know, just take it back to zombies, take it back to the very basics, okay? You don't even have to bring Umbrella into it, you know? I mean, I know that makes money, and I know that's a part of the Resident Evil DNA and, you know, the lore of Resident Evil, but they're shoehorning that bullshit in now, and I skipped all the damn cutscenes because it's junk. The whole damn thing sucks. No, what you mean? I'm not fucking Home Alone. Dude, I'm not the Home Alone guy. What you mean, Marv? Wait, no, who is it? Marv and Harry? No, what you mean? Please. I really want to do it. But I know that's not a great idea. How much you pay for it? The fuck's that mean? Get your head out of your ass, and you need to understand that this is the reality of the situation. You need to understand that it's over.
Abby Game has donated $20 through Super Chat. Re-Village is 6 hours long. So incredibly sad.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting to the end of it. I've already beat the castle section. The castle's done with me. You know, I'm done with the castle. I'm back in the village, and I'm going to probably transition into, you know, I'm in this transition phase where it's going to take me to some other fucking dumb bullshit area with the same old combat crap. Abu Gamers, hell yeah, coming through really hard and really strong. Abu Gamers, thanks for what's good for the chair. Appreciate you. Hey there, mister. I'm simpleton out of the asylum.
Kyle Donovan donated $2 through Super Chat. Mount Framework produced better games than Re-Engine.
Yeah, the RE engine is trash. You know, they want to sit there and they claim they have photorealistic graphics and photorealistic, looking humans and all this shit. And I'm not saying that they don't in some cases, but, graphics aren't everything, okay? And believe me, all they focus on is the character models, and then everything else takes a fucking backseat because, they don't have enough power to, the engine probably overloads itself.
Nightwing donated $1.99 through Super Chat. The merchant is there to look like gamers.
Ethan Winters! Fucking stupid ass bullshit! Nightwing! Thank you for coming to get the channel. I appreciate you.
Dylan in the details donated $2 through Super Chat. The amusement park, there's nothing out there.
Oh, Well, I mean, I can't remember. Hey, I was busy today with Village, okay? But hell yeah. Holy shit. That's looking like a fucking banger. I'm not even joking. But the Zoomers can't handle that movie. They're like, where's the fucking zombies, Michael? Oh my god, where's the shooting? So sad. Dylan with the details.
Janito799 donated $20 through Super Chat. Cest Feeney.
Janito, thank you for coming to the channel. I appreciate you folks. We're losing daylight out here, okay? What we're going to have to do, folks, is we're going to have to, wind this one down here. And when do the floodgates open? When does this shit unlock for you guys? Let me know. Because I know you guys have it pre-ordered. Don't sit on here and don't come on here and fucking play along to the show just because you want to fit in. Look, I know you have the damn thing pre-ordered. It's okay to admit that. No one's going to, shame you for having it pre-ordered. But here's the reality. Just be prepared for a bland, uninteresting fucking game. I mean, obviously there's nothing else out there to play unless you want to play fucking Returnal. But at the end of the day, believe me, it's really not great. It's just a fucking movie game, man. Midnight Eastern, okay. Yeah, well, shit, we got a long time. Fuck. We got 2 hours until it actually unlocks for the normies. I mean, if you know how to actually fucking, utilize your hardware on Xbox, you can actually play it many hours early. In fact, probably a day early if you really know what you're doing. But, and it's not like a hack or anything. It's like I'm fucking plugging up a keyboard and going, execute this, execute that, compile. No one's doing that. It's just, it's really a simple trick. No, I don't like Outlast either, but at least Outlast has some moments of something, But I'm tired of these scripted movie games, man. I'm just done. Meaningless trash story. Oh god, I skipped every cutscene. I skipped all the fucking cutscenes, bro, because I've seen half of them, so I don't need to see that shit. I mean, there's literally nothing in this. There's literally nothing in this. I can't see the chat because it's blending of the fucking background here. Nothing wrong there, mister. The normies are coming. What you talking about there? I'm a software engineer, and the RE engine is throttling. They can't add any material on game. It will be crash if deleted or renewed. They can patch files, and it took months. Holy shit. No, that's not what I did. You could try that, but it's not going to work. But you're kind of close. Well, Red Dead Redemption 2 is, I mean, Rockstar, they should start charging $100 for their games. I'll gladly fucking pay. I'll gladly pay, because I know Rockstar doesn't fuck around, man. I'm done with this shit.
Michael Does Life biggest fan donated $1.99 through Super Chat. I pre-ordered It'll Be Terrible but no other games.
Well, that's how they got you. That's how they got you. You know what I mean? It's so incredibly sad, the entire situation. It's so incredibly sad, folks. Michael Does Life biggest fan. If you have it on Xbox, you can play it right now. There's no reason to wait. Xbox One, Xbox Series S, any Xbox console, you can play it right now. So if you haven't pre-ordered, you don't have to wait until it says. You can literally start playing it right now. That is the reality. Have you finished the game? No, I just beat Lady D, and now I'm backtracking, and now I don't want to continue playing because it's very boring. Not that it was interesting before, it was actually very boring as well, but now, especially since there's literally nothing fucking happening, well, it is what it is. You got to keep looking at the map and saying, okay, I cleared that area out. They just gotta fucking, they have to, we just have to talk to the game designer of Far Cry 2. Get that motherfucker on the line And we're going to talk to the game designer of Far Cry 2. Because, you know, there's so many interesting things they did in that game. You know, when you look at your map in Far Cry 2, it's actually like in the game. You know, you pull up physically the map, and you can see the map in the game. And it's like, okay, that's cool. You know, in Resident Evil, you fucking pause the whole goddamn game, and it's like a color-coded fucking thing where it's like, oh yeah, I'm a baby. Oh my god, you cleared out this area. You know, it's so fucking stupid. It's so fucking terrible. But that is the reality of the situation. Yeah, just basically watch. I mean, I'm not even watching the cutscenes. I'm skipping that son of a bitch. I mean, unless something really crazy happens, and I'm sure it's going to get a little crazier, but, you know, right now I don't give a shit how they're trying to shoehorn in Umbrella. You know, you got that witch lady going, Umbrella! You know, or whatever the hell she's saying. I skipped the whole fucking cutscene because it's terrible. It's horrible. No one cares about fucking Biomutant, dude. Get the fuck off of that shit. I don't even know what that is. It's fake. Quit bringing that crap up. Oh, Biomutant, Michael, let's play Biomutant. Let's play Biomutant, man. I'm like, Biomutant's so fucking cool, man. Fuck you, Michael. Fuck you. No one knows what Biomutant is. No one knows what that. Nobody fucking cares.
Missy TDR donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Buy Biomutant May 25th. Bear.
I'm not buying that shit. I ain't buying any of these. I'm not buying anything, okay? There's no reason to buy these terrible, terrible games. Okay, at this point, they should be coming to World Class and saying, you know what, we want your fucking critique to help make the damn game, the future of this franchise better. I mean, it's really that simple. No, I'm right. I'm always right. You don't have your thinking cap on, and it's so incredibly sad that I know that I can tell you. Oh, but Michael, what you talking about there, buddy? Hell, you ain't nothing but no damn clown. Please! We are losing daylight. Severe daylight is being lost out here that I know that I can tell you. I have to put the phone brightness at 100. Let's go. Well, we still have time before the floodgates officially open, folks. That I know that I can tell you. So, I don't know what to tell you, but that's just the reality. No one's talking about Biomutant, okay? No, you need to apologize if you want to be unblocked. Because, you know, I'm not going to give you attention on my show, but look, you want to get serious about it? Maybe get serious about it, okay? You know? Start doing some work about it, you know? Come on. You know? Hey, how you doing? You know? How you doing? Hey, give me that briefcase over here. Hey, where the fuck did you get that haircut? Jesus! Let's go! Guys, we're going to have to wrap this show up. I'm going to get back to playing this crap, but I wanted to check in one last time before the game officially releases, okay? Before the floodgates open. Yes, it would have been smart to stream the entire experience, but it was not possible. But what I can tell you is that you didn't miss out on much because the game's fucking boring. Terrible. Horrible. Trash, garbage, shit. They should just put that on the back of the box, you know? Trash, garbage, shit. No one cares about Biomutant. I wish your eyes would get serious. Well, they can, but I don't, you know, it's a lot of work to do that, so I don't need to put in a lot of work there, okay? You can't shape up? Hey there, mister, who let that damn simpleton out of the asylum? How's this stream looking here? You know? How's this stream looking here? Let's go! In a world. No, we're not buying Biomutant, okay? We're not doing that. You need to understand that it's over, okay? We're not streaming Biomutant, dude. Get up off of that shit. Quit fucking mentioning that game. I don't even know what it is. I don't even care what it is. And, you know, it's funny how I don't even know what that is because I don't think it's actually real. I think it's a joke. No, you can beat Village way faster than 6 hours. You can beat Village way faster than 6 hours. I mean, I was trying to go through it really fast. And I'm already past the castle section. Now I'm back in the village, and I'm sure it's going to, you know, spread out a little more. But come on, you know, don't believe the biased games media, you know. Well, we're losing a lot of daylight here, folks. We might have to wrap this one up and get back to the torture session with Village, because that's exactly what it is. I mean, you know, I don't even know where to go. Okay, they didn't tell me where to go. There's like some umbrella puzzle that you gotta, and I think it takes you to like the fucking laboratory or some shit, or fucking Heisenberg or whatever the hell that trash is. Like, oh, well, it's called a Heisenberg because, you know, you're gonna fight fucking, you know, the Breaking Bad guy down there, and it's like, what the fuck is this trash? 2 hours with a knife. You serious, bro? It's junk, dude. Village speedrun. I'm going to type in Village speedrun. We're going to see if, okay, the game's already been completed in 2 hours and 15 minutes, knife only. Yep. Yeah, it's a short fucking game. Capcom loves to make short games. Capcom loves to make short games. So sad. So sad, folks. Junk. Horrible. Just horrible, man. On every level. So bad. Walter White coming down. Guys, we're going to have to wrap this up, okay? We're losing too much daylight out here to continue.
Nusky Pack donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Can I get out of my asylum on my other ex Snoopy?
Well, we'll see. You shape up. We'll see. Nonetheless. Thank you, Skeller. Once again, for the chat. I appreciate you. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys still have to wait 2 hours to play this crap? Oh, Lord. Well, that's what you get for not buying it on Xbox, you know? You buy games on Xbox, you can play them early. Yeah, it is a short game. In fact, I would say it's probably shorter than 7. I'm not even joking. I honestly think it might be shorter than 7, but we'll see. Because once they actually figure out how to speedrun this thing, and they get really used to it and they get really good with it, and you're going to see this happen within the next few days here. I mean, it's just over. Yeah. Well, guys, we're going to have to call it here, okay? We're going to have to call it here. We are losing too much daylight to continue. But with that said, we will see what happens as we move forward here. You know, there's just not much popping right now in regards to Resident Evil. I mean, this thing is a dead franchise. It's a dead meme. It's a dead game. And it is so incredibly sad, folks. But this is the reality. Well, Xbox is so trash that I've been playing it for like 6 hours early, 7 hours early, so I don't know what you got your head up your ass, but you don't know what you're talking about. But we're going to wrap this one up, folks, because we cannot continue, and we'll see what happens here. But appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show. I'm going to get back to, you know, playing that slop, and we're going to see what happens. You know, hopefully something exciting happens, but I know that there's nothing exciting in the game because the combat is so boring. It's terrible. It's terrible on all fronts. But, folks, that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show. And see you soon there, mister. Oh, but wait a minute, Michael. You're such a fake Resident Evil fan. You don't know what you're talking about there, buddy. You ain't nothing but no damn clown, Michael. Oh, that's right, Michael. You ain't nothing but no damn clown. I'm so stupid, Michael. I'm so stupid.